Okay, let me give you guys another example. So here, suppose you're given a function f of x equals this thing here. Find the limit as x approaches -3. So what that means is you've got to approach it from the left-hand side as well as the right-hand side. So here you've got to also approach it from the right-hand side. So here the limit is going to be somewhere around here. It's nice and easy, but in reality, you're not going to be given a graph. You're just going to be given this here. Find the limit of this. But I'm just because I'm illustrating to you. So let's put a graph in here. You can't just simply put -3 into here and then put -3 into here, because if you look at the graph here, it's when it's -3, it's undefined. So if you can imagine this as being like a machine. If you put a -3, the -3 itself is not in the domain, so you can't really put it in here. If you put it in here, the machine will break down. So you can't simply put -3 into here. Well, let's try anyway. So this here, put -3 into here. So this thing here would be -9. Okay, -9, and then you plus you plus 9 here, and then you put the -3 into here, so that would be a +9 minus 9, and then you will have well, -9 plus 9, that would be 0, and then you divide it by 0. So here it breaks down because you're dividing something by 0. So in this case, you cannot simply put the -3 into here, because it would be undefined. Okay, so what you do is you approach it from the left. So choose a number that's really close to the -3. So remember that this here is like a function. You're allowed to put any number except from the number 3 itself, except from the -3 itself. So you are allowed to put, let's say, -3.00000001. You see, this number here is in the domain. You are allowed to put it in here. So my point is that when you want to find out the limit at -3, then choose a number that's really close to the -3. Select -3.0001, and then put it into here, get your calculator, work out the whole thing, and it will give you this here. Okay, and then also you have to approach it from the right hand side. So select a number that is really close to the -3, but just to the right of the -3. So which would be this number here. Put it into here, and then get your calculator to work out the whole thing, and then it should equal this. And then now looking at this here, a number that's just to the right, just to the left of the -3 gives you this. Just to the right of the -3 here will give you this here. So you can see it's approaching negative a half. You can see that here. So well, looking at our diagram here, if this is 0 here, this is 1 here, is approaching the limit here is actually negative a half. Okay, so this is one method. The other method is to factorize this. So here you can visualize this as this: limit as x tends to -3. Well, factorize this. So it's like this: 3 bracket x plus 3. Okay, and then down here, remember, whenever you're given a quadratic, try to spot oh, this is easily square rootable, this is easily square rootable, and then you've got a minus here, so you can immediately jump to x plus 3 x minus 3. This is just a technique that I showed you ages ago. Try and have a quick glance. You can easily square root this, you can easily square root this, and there's a negative in between, so you can immediately jump to this. Okay, well, when you're here, you can divide top and bottom here by this bubble here. So basically, in a way, you can do this here. So it becomes this: limit as x tends to -3, and then this bit here will be 3, and then x minus 3. Okay, now you can put the negative, when you're here, you can put the negative 3 into here now you're allowed to do that because it won't equal 0 at the bottom, because okay, now let's put the negative 3 into here. So we will have negative 3 take away 3, so that will be negative 6 at the bottom. Up here will be 3. Okay, hang on, I forgot my limit, hang on. So it will be limit as x tends to negative 3 here, and then so when you try and put it into here, hang on, here, so this here equals 3 over negative 6, and then that is really negative a half. This is the same as this. Okay, just a word of warning. Here, when you are here, inside your mind, you're actually dividing top and bottom by x plus 3 at the top, and then you also divide at the bottom by x plus 3. Close it off, close it off. Just make sure here you're dividing by this bubble here. Make sure this bubble here is not 0. Well, here we are choosing a number that's just, we are not choosing negative 3. We are choosing a number very, very close to negative 3, but it's not a negative 3. So this bubble here is not really a 0. Well, when you're here, just okay, for the time being, you don't need to fully understand it. Just okay, just leave it as it is then. Here, these two will cancel out. Okay, just leave it as that for the time being. Okay.